So sorry that this is happening to you, that you got promoted and now you have a coworker who is now reporting to you and they are not digesting your promotion well. So I am so sorry that that is happening to you, but I have been through it before. So let's talk about it. And based off of your messages, I'm assuming that you are a very nice person, and that may be why it's hard to potentially give this particular feedback or to deal with this situation. But I'm going to share a tough truth. So one of the things I want you to realize is that this is her problem and not yours. So don't take it on. It's not your problem. The fact that she is jealous has nothing to do with you. If she was the right person for the job, they would have put her in the job. She may not have even applied for the job. So this is a her issue and not a you issue. So take it off of you, and then you should be able to see it a little bit more clear. Now, in a situation like this, I know we want to avoid confrontation, but actually confrontation is going to need to take place. And confrontation doesn't have to be mean. It doesn't have to be nasty, but it's like we have to address the issue. And as a new leader, one of the things that you're going to have to do is get more comfortable with addressing situations when they come up. So this may be the very first one. But guess what? Once you overcome this one, the rest of them will go a little bit smoother. So right away, I wouldn't say get your leadership involved. But if you have a conversation with her and she continues to exhibit this type of behavior, you may need to get your leadership involved. But let's see if we can do a couple of things before you do that. I will say this: you may need to make your leadership aware of what the situation is, just so it doesn't come back to bite you later. And I'm thinking too, she may be going through the grief cycle. The denial cycle. I think that's what it's called, the denial cycle. So she may be in that process, but she's going to have to learn a more professional way of handling it, because if you're now her boss, then she can't ignore your instructions. That's not okay. So anyway, what you want to do is make sure that you do have a conversation with her, and be cautious about where the location of this conversation takes place, because you want it to be private enough that you can have the conversation with her, but you also want it to be something where she can't accuse you of doing something or saying something, where there are like no witnesses whatsoever. So you just need to be very cautious. Follow your guidelines for your organization. Each organization is different. There's so much more I want to say, but I only have 2 minutes and 30 seconds. But before you have that conversation with her, make sure that you practice what you want to say, practice in the mirror. But there is a way that you can definitely do this, and do it in a way where the relationship is rebuilt. And it's just going to have to be getting down to the root cause issue and say, I know I recently got this promotion. How are you feeling about that? And then just have that conversation, and then just ask questions.